Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV and the What's Going On podcast. Please hit that like button, subscribe and share if you are new on the road to 300. And it's taken a long time to get there, but I'm sure you guys will get me there. Please, again, as I said, hit that like button, subscribe and share if you're new. Listen, we got a few people in the green room, some more people to come on hopefully later on tonight. We're hoping to link up with Shigs' channel. We got big Shigs in the channel off the ball, or on the ball, should I say. Let's get that right before the man cuss me. So it's on the ball. Is going to be with us tonight. So I've got Shigs in the back room. I've got Big D in the back room. I think JP is having a lovely time out there in Dubai, so he might tune in. So we'll see what I'll go on. I've not heard from Ez, Chelsea boy. Chile should be hopefully coming on from the cotton fields and join us later on. And yeah, we got a lot to talk about this evening. And listen, the Premier League is upon us. This weekend kicks off this weekend on Friday. Burnley at home to Man City, a game opener for the Premier League. Looking forward to that game. What can Burnley do? Not only that, pre-season opener for the Premier League, which was the Charity Shield Cup. We were talking about that, and Arsenal get one over Man City. We've gone now. That's we could have lost 9 games in a row, but fortunately we beat them in a penalty shootout. So we will be delving into a little bit of that as well, and a lot to talk about on the show. Transfers, you name it. There's so much to talk about. So listen, without further ado, let me just bring in the guys, Mr. Big D, and our special guest, Mr. Shigs. We say, brother, from on
That's
the
really good.
Well, please go to his channel. Is it on a Thursday? Is it a Thursday evening?
Thursday night.
Yeah,
So we're gonna be there
Thursday nights. Go and
after
check him
this.
out. Please subscribe to his channel. It's a good show, mate, and lots of fun on there. But listen, first of all, I'd like to do the round table thing. Big D, let's go to you first. How are we doing?
Yeah, doing okay, bro. As always, on a double today, so just been juggling, getting a little bit of kipping to go back in tonight, but can't miss the show, man. You know what I mean? The show gives me life, so it's all good. We're here, man. We're here.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, really appreciate the
that's all
commitment
good,
and still
bro.
sacrifice as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
man,
yeah,
it's
really
all good.
appreciate it. And other than that, family is good.
Yeah, everyone's good. China's getting back to speed slowly, but it's good. Yeah, it's definitely in a better place. So yeah, man.
Cool.
She happy,
Right,
I'm happy.
That's good, and that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Over to you, Shigs, man. Welcome back to the channel. And I know we do this thing at the start of the season, the Royal Rumble, and towards the end of the season we do a Royal Rumble. And hopefully, open to have some of your guys come on tonight. If not, you're with us. So that's what it's all about, mate. You know what I mean? So
Collaborations, man.
Collaborations, man. Please go to his channel as On the Ball Football Shigs. Please, as I said, go and subscribe to him and have a watch of his show. But let me just ask you how you're doing, Shigs. I know we're talking in the back room. We just come back from a nice holiday. You wish you were still there. I can see it in your face.
Man, does it show?
You look. I don't know where you went, but you went to Spain. But obviously, you look a little bit jet lag. But I mean, it's only a couple of hours anyway.
Listen, I'm good, but it's when you get, because I got a 1-year-old, innit? So,
right.
Jeez, you know when the babies, other people's babies crying on the plane, you're like, shut that kid up, man. That's what I felt like. Cause she wouldn't go to sleep, but no, I don't lie. Everyone is well. It's a good holiday. Time to really recharge the batteries.
Yeah.
Back to the football season. Back to work. But I'm not
back to stress. Stress for what 8-9 months.
Some people say stress, but listen, a lot of people don't have a job to go back to, so I'm not gonna complain. So, like I said, you always want more. But I'm happy where I am. So I'm good. I'm in a good space.
That's good. Well, listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight, and on the agenda tonight, obviously we're going to talk about the season curtain opener. That was Arsenal win against Man City on penalties.
The joke is, these men shouldn't even been there. What did they win last season?
Listen, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
I knew I was gonna get somebody's beard and pull their beard there, mate. But you know what I mean?
No.
We will talk about that. I know. I hear you. We'll have a discussion around that. We will have a discussion. Also, Bayern still pushing to sign Kane. Will Daniel stop, or should I say, will Daniel stick, or will he twist? That's my sister. Big up to you, Kay. What you're saying?
Yes, Kay.
Are you guys discussing ladies' football by any chance?
Yeah, Lauren James, man. What's she playing?
Bro. I mean, I don't know what she was doing. Yeah, I mean,
she pulled her back on, didn't she?
Yeah, bro. Argentina '98, bro.
I'm telling you, yeah.
And they're lucky they got through. They got through. I mean, some people saying in that game, Nigeria had the better chances, and
they did.
Should have
won. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole game.
Scored a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't tuned into it. To be honest, I put my hand up. I know my sister's been watching it. Obviously, she's been following Jamaica. And I think
listen, and this I don't want to sound like I'm coming across sexist. I'm not, but they've been good games, bro. Like there was what was it, the France game? There was another game. What game was it that I was watching that was quality? But the Jamaica game where they won 1-0. Like they've been good games, man. Like it's not even like for women. They've been good games. Like England were lucky to go through against Nigeria, man. Nigeria should have beat them. France, they look like, and Brazil as well. Like I thought they would have done better, but hey.
Well, I was quite shocked Brazil going out. I mean, obviously Jamaica I think it was a 0-0 draw against them, but I think
Jamaica close up the shop, man, and that's what you have to do against these teams that have that fluid attacking. You got to lock them down. Just sit in that low block and defend for your life.
But I tell you that I think there's a club. I think her name is Caicedo. I don't know if she's any relation to Moise Caicedo.
Okay,
she's well skillful.
You see the goal she scored.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, As I said, I only watched the highlights.
They've been doing their thing.
Because if you look at it, it's a lot of it is about investment. Like the women's football has nowhere near the investment of the men's. So if you imagine if it was a part investment, then the standards would probably be even better. But a lot of
it's coming though. I think
a lot of grassroots.
The women's Premier League being shown on TV, more women's international games being shown on TV. And look, I'm just gonna be honest. Like before, because I remember, and I'm showing my age here. Do you remember when they used to have that, like the Doncaster Bells?
Right.
And then I'm there. But now,
absolutely.
You see it now with the investment is
it's slowly come, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Slowly it's coming along, man. And it's good.
I mean, even if you look at Man United, like we took ages to get a women's team together when there was teams already playing years, and we never had one until what? I think it's like our third season, maybe.
Yeah. It's been
as a women's team, something like that. Yeah,
same with Liverpool.
So
and there was another lady.
Teams have been slow to take it up, which is not good.
Yeah, but one thing that I did like was, I don't know the lady's name. She was a Brazilian player. I don't know if you saw the interview that she gave. In terms of when you get a chance, just have a look at it. It's really like humbling. Like she was like, when I was growing up, I had no football icon to look up to. Now, for you, I know I'm with Brazil out, but for you to tell me that there's young women footballers there that idolize me, that's humbling to me because I never had that when I was growing up. And I was like,
no, but the sport, the sport is growing fast, and you're going to see as it grows. As I say, I don't know what the attendance has been like in terms of the watch time on
no. It's
been good.
It's been up there. And the stadium's been. I think as well. What helps as well is when England won the equivalent of the Euros. It kind of raised the profile.
So
good.
No, that's good. It's good on them, man. And long may as I say, long may continue. I mean, obviously, my vested interest is obviously Arsenal women, and they've been about a long time. So.
It's been a while.
Been watching them.
Did they win last season, or who won last season?
what, the Premier League? It was the women's WSS. I think it was
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I think it was Chelsea.
That Chelsea been going on.
It was a close. It was quite close last season because in the running you had Man United, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
Yeah.
So whereas before teams used to just run away with it. But now it's a bit more competitive now, so that's good. Keeps you on the edge of your seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as I say, a lot more people. And the good thing about it, what they do as well, like with the Arsenal team, it's with the Spurs team as well. I don't know if they do it for the Liverpool team. They, every now and again they get to play in the Emirates.
They haven't done that yet. With I think, and this is again, I'm not saying this to have a knock. I don't think Liverpool have the same kind of multicultural following for them to fill Anfield, because I know Arsenal filled the Emirates.
Especially when we had the North London derby, that was proper full. Yeah, it was packed. You know what I mean? But listen, long may it continue.
It's a work in progress.
And normally, like my sister, she's as you say, she's for her to be putting an opinion, because she's not really an avid football fan. In so if you say to what team she supports, she will just say Brazil. She doesn't have no English team or nothing like that.
Good for you, Kay. Good for you, Brazil, man. That's what I support as well.
So she's a Brazilian through in terms of who she supports. But it looks like she's been following the football, because I've seen a couple of her texts where she's like, "Oh no, I'm late for the football," because obviously they're playing over in New Zealand. So
in Australia,
it's a bit mad, you know what I mean? But it's still I'm looking forward to whoever gets to the final. You know what I mean? I think it's like
just quickly, Kay, is it England facing Colombia in the next round?
I don't know if she knows. If you put it in the chat, Kay, if you know who's England facing, because
I swear it's Colombia.
It might well be. I'm sure she will look it up and that. But we'll see what happens. But big up to the women's football, and long may it continue, and hopefully it will grow from strength to strength. So as I was saying, I said about Bayern. Yes, she said it is. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
See, my sister's well on it now, man. Woo!
Listen. Happy days.
Yeah, happy days. But let's move on. So another one is, will Man U get all 3 unwanted? And I say this is crazy because obviously D's got the biggest smile in his face. Unwanted players out before the season kickoff, and we know Harry Maguire. Let's just bring in Mr. Ez, the Chelsea man.
Please God, I hope it falls through.
You say, bro.
What's going on? Is you good?
Big up everyone.
Big up.
You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. All good. Yeah. I mean, we'll cover that. I was just saying, will Man U get all 3 unwanted players out before the season kickoff?
I doubt it.
So far.
I doubt it.
Please stay.
Because
I don't mind McSaucy going, but let Harry Maguire stay. Let him stay.
But what's name is not going to go now. McSaucy,
McSaucy's not going.
No, because Kobe Miner got injured, innit? And apparently it's a bad one. And he had a good pre-season,
Great pre-season.
Yeah. So who is it that was going to go? Maguire, McSaucy,
Maguire and Fred.
There was a double deal.
Fred,
Maguire and
Fred still there.
No,
Fred is not gone yet.
Yeah, Fred's still there. Obviously, the Harry news came through this morning that they've accepted the 30 million
bid.
I mean, that's a 50 million. Is that a pre-season norm? So he shouldn't really fail the medical, really.
No.
You know what I mean?
Who's this for? Fred?
No. For Maguire.
For Maguire to West Ham.
Yeah.
Come on. Let him fail the medical. Let him fail the medical, man. I need that.
Yeah, because he's had a pre-season.
Big up, Craig.
In the pre-season.
Let's just give Craig birthday blessings to you, brother.
Happy birthday, Craig.
I'm not sure about the badge and the thing, but happy birthday, innit?
Big up to Mr. Asher.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Asher's coming for you. I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I'm one person that can't come for today. There's no one that can come for. Listen. Reece James has just been made captain of my club, mate.
Oh, okay.
Official news. That's from 7 years old to captain. I'm the wrong one today.
Wow.
I'm in a good mood. Asher, leave it alone. Next week,
Oh yeah, we got you on Sunday, innit?
Well, big respect to that, man. You know what I mean? As long as he stays fit, you know what I mean? That's the main.
True.
Ooh,
No, that's
slide
a factor.
slide dig.
No, it's a factor. It's a factor. He's right.
Oh wow, Asher's coming for everybody.
This coming for
This is what
today.
Asher does. This is what
Easy, Asher. Just easy, Asher, man. We got to be easy, bro, because we ain't really on solid ground right now, so you can't really be talking like with that kind of grease.
Okay. The next one is Liverpool. This is your team, and you might have some thoughts on this. And this week, there was a bit of a backward forward between Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. And basically, Jamie Carragher's come out and said that Liverpool branded embarrassing by Jamie Carragher for the pursuit of Lavia. Now, you've just recently had a bid rejected for £45 million. And I'm thinking, what is the order? Why can't you get this guy? But we will come to
man,
that.
I'm broke out here, cuz. Let me just say that.
And the question is, I'm going to ask the question is, who is to blame? So we'll definitely talk about it. And obviously, just to let you know, the What's Going On Prediction League is back.
Come on, baby.
And
come on.
Listen, Big D was the forthright winner last season.
I haven't forgot my forfeit. I will do it, people. I will do it.
Oh my gosh!
I will do it.
Are you gonna cut me down, bro?
Respect to you. Yes, respect, bro.
Listen,
respect to you.
Listen, got to be accountable. I will do it.
I like it.
And also a new addition to this part of the show now is the new What's Going On Fantasy League, and Big D will be having his little review of how the table is going to go throughout the season. We have a few people that have signed up to it, so
I'm going to sign up to it as well. Send me the
yeah, man. I'll send it. Yeah, I'll forward that on to you and sign up to that. And then Big D will be doing his final reviews towards the end of the show. But anyway, let's first of all go back and let's talk about Arsenal beating Man City.
Look at the joy. Look at the joy in his face. Look at the joy.
No. I'm going to just.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's not shameless. I'm not shameless. It's just a plate. Yeah, I want a cup. I don't want a plate. I want a cup.
That's better.
It's a good marker, man. It's a good marker to put down.
Exactly. Now, some people that I've heard other channels, especially like the big channels, saying that that the Carabao Cup is not as what's the word? I can't remember the word he used.
Prestigious.
But it's prestigious then. Let's use that word as the charity. I'm thinking, what
are you serious?
Yeah, no. Listen, you have to look at this, right? And you have to say that the whole league is in to win the Carabao Cup. The Charity Shield is just two teams. There's no knockout round, just two teams. So the whole league is in a cup, and one person wins that cup, and then two teams play together in a curtain opener. There's no way that can be bigger, man. No way. Come on, man.
I think it should be the team that wins the charity, the team that wins the league, and the team that wins the FA Cup should play against each other. That's what I think it should be. So
that is normally the case, but because Man City won the league, and they won the FA Cup, they had to give it to Arsenal. Who was second? I know, and this is what Big D's got a problem with this. And I agree.
It should be the League Cup then. If you look at if you go Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup.
Yeah.
So if you win one of them four, then you should be in the Charity Shield. Kind of makes sense. But I think it was a money thing though. They didn't want the Manchester Derby again after the FA Cup. They wanted
but that would have been a good game, man.
Yeah, but they wanted to draw the London crowd. So Arsenal being in there creates more money. You have to think how the FA
North London, isn't it?
Yeah. So you got the Manchester team, so you get that northern viewing, and then you got a London team, and you get the southern viewing, and hopefully you fill the stadium. But say it was another Man United derby.
It was quite full.
I still think they would have filled the stadium in a Man United derby, but
I think they would have.
You probably wouldn't get the TV viewing down in the south because it's two northern teams. So I get from a money point of view why they said let Arsenal play it for finishing second rather than Man United play it for winning a cup. Yeah. So it's just money.
Listen,
I don't know. It's a good thing. It's obviously a good thing for Arsenal because you might have the psychological up against City. but City's lost their last 3 Community Shields and gone on one.
Exactly, bro.
Won the
Yeah,
league.
but
Yeah.
I mean,
It just don't affect them like that, does it?
Yeah, but listen to this. They did it. Somebody in the post-match press conference. Somebody asked a question to Pep. They said, "Oh, Pep, yeah, your record in the
He was spicy. He was
spicy. He said your record in the charity is not very good. You've lost 3 on the bounce." And he just looked at him and said, "I lost 3 on the bounce. Well, I won the Premier League. Yeah,
I won 3 on the He said,
he
didn't even mention it.
He didn't even mention that. He just one word. Shut up. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want.
He's actually in Mourinho settings now. You see, he's in Mourinho settings where
now that he's won the champs. Now he's won the
Exactly.
champs. Yeah,
right. It's like
He can talk with his chest. You can say it with his chest.
Yeah, exactly. So, like you know what they say about don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear, man. Allow it. Don't antagonize it because the man knows how to beat everybody up. So you know what I mean. Even if they start slow, they know how to draw.
I don't know why I asked that silly question. I mean, come on,
just wind them up.
Who cares if you lost it 3 in a row?
That sums up our media, though. They're
Listen, Liverpool. Last season, Liverpool beat them 3-1.
Yeah. And
Liverpool beat them 3-1. And 3 is that magic number, right?
Yeah.
3-1. They've lost it 3 on the bounce. So what did they do last season?
The treble.
Their treble.
Yeah. So
I'll say no more.
Yeah.
You can't really track it at Man City. I don't know why they even try.
You got to relax with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
some of the questions they ask. You're just thinking.
It just tells you that it's a slow day. It's a slow day. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like anything, even in pre-season, right? They're trying to poke the bear in pre-season. It's like it's pre-season. Like everyone's figuring out, everyone's gambling, everyone's playing 2 different teams and all kind of mishmash business.
If you go online, D, the amount of people that, oh my god, like how are we getting beaten by this, or well, how can they? Like, bro, it's pre-season. Like, I mean, I've had to come out of a couple of groups because I'm like some of the people in there. I'm like, nah, I can't be dealing with this already. The season hasn't even
mental
started.
health. You know the ones down. That's what I'm saying to people, right? It's football. We are not multi-millionaires, right? Protect your mental health in some of these groups. I would just do the same thing. Just mute them or leave.
I just left. And then I got someone messaging me. Why did you leave, bro? I said, I'm not. Football is entertainment. I get it. People enjoy it and stuff, but it's not that deep, man. It's not that deep.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, if you hear the way some man are talking like it's life or death.
No, like, it is. It's football is life, isn't it?
But not to that extent, though.
No,
bro.
but Shigs, though, when you think about fans that go away, home and away, travel, that is their life. That's what they. You know what I mean?
I get that, bro. But then, and this is
it happens. Listen. Like, I go on some of these golf tours, right? And the way man's be chatting smack when we're playing poker or dominoes in the evening, like mashing up different man's golf game, and then I just said, listen, who sat around this table out of the 25 of us has ever come home with a PJ check and said to their missus, there you go, darling, knock yourself out? Not one of you. Relax. We're playing for fun. You know what I mean? It's a holiday. You know what I mean? You might be able like you on the PJ tour. None of you were good enough.
Bro, it gets like that.
I was just shut down.
What, bro?
Just try
back at me. I said, show me your PJ checks, bro.
A mad one.
I'll wait.
I don't know. We'll get into it, but I just think just with transfers and stuff like that, the way I kind of see football fans as spoiled kids. That's the way I look at us. Because when you were a kid and you wanted something and your parents told you no, but you wanted it so bad, you'd kick off. That's how I see, especially Liverpool fans. Like, and again, maybe I'm talking like this because I'm a parent, but sometimes I think to myself, like, these people that are complaining, I'm sorry if I'm going on about, but people are complaining that they ain't bought this, they ain't bought that, they ain't bought that. And I'm just thinking to myself, in what world do we get annoyed that somebody else is not spending their own money on something that we want?
But the thing is, there's a difference between a football fan and a football supporter. I actually realized there is a difference. Someone was breaking this to me the other day. The fans are mad emotionally attached. It is their life, and
they are fanatics. Literally,
the truth is though that being a football fan probably does take them away from some of the more serious things going on in the back. So there is maybe a good side to that, but it does mean then every instrumental part of the club affects their life. So it goes both ways. But our football support is probably what I would say us man are. Yeah, we support the club, we keep an eye on it, but the truth is we get down to the real reality of life, and we watch when we can. If we can't miss it, if we can't watch a match because something more serious is happening, then
I think Big D gave an illustration some time back when he said about what your missus said to you, D. I think you was getting so stressed. What did she say to you? What did your missus say to you? I can't remember.
Man, you're there losing your mind over Man United players. Which one of them mans ever sent you a check to cover the rent or mortgage? I'll be like, babe, you know what? That hurt, but I hear you.
Relax. You know what?
I think it was the Europa League semi-final where we just had a train crash.
Harry Maguire at his final.
Yeah, and I then the match on the TV said, yo, what are you doing? She goes, which one of them are going to send you a check to pay for that TV and pay the rent and the mortgage this month? And I was like, rah.
No, it's serious though, yeah. Because I realized I had to take a step back from last season, yeah. And Ash is gonna like this, yeah. Chelsea were losing so much, yeah. I used to go sleep.
No!
I used to go sleep after the match. I'm going to sleep, Dread. My wife's trying to talk to me. I'm saying, look, can you hold it? Because I need to have a nap. I need to have a nap. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Because it's not good. You know what I mean?
Because they drained you, they drained you mentally.
You know what I mean?
It's not good for our mental health.
It's not, mate, because I don't know how the managers do it. And bro, what it does, it sets you up for your weekend. Because, like, you know, you're watching all the games and then your weekend is ruined, especially the way the team perform, and then you've got all your other rivals doing well. Do you know what I mean?
The worst one is if your team loses at 12:30 on a Saturday.
Oh,
it's
man,
long.
Exactly.
The week is long. It's long. Match of the day gets boycotted. I don't get no Sky Sports.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it. Get it, man. You know, because normally when my team does well, man, I'm watching everything, analysing everything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Analyse everything. But as soon as we have a bad game, I don't know about match of the day. No one come and talk to me.
Just allow it, innit? Yeah, you have to just put that aside.
You know what I mean?
Serious. I realised I were at levels when I know a Chelsea fan, and he was going mad because the stocks went down, and he was going mad. He's in the group chat.
That's deep.
And talking about the stocks and the owners are doing this. This is Roman days as well. Roman.
Right.
Wow. He's properly, as they say, invested.
That's beyond. That's beyond for me.
Fanatic.
That's what's going on. That's it.
This is what he can do as well. Even your brethren, he can put your brethren out of character.
Of course he can.
Yeah. So I remember a brethren came at me one time and I had to say, yo, bro.
Yo, chill.
Is that you're getting on for football? Whoa, no, relax. You went,
relax.
Sorry, man. My bad.
It's like platforms like I'm saying, platform like these, yeah. You know, we all have an opinion about football, our teams, and that. And listen, there's going to be banter and whatnot. But when you get, I've seen some shows I've seen some shows where the guys are coming at each other and that.
Yeah, they get abusive.
Like the moderators try to say, listen, let's just calm it down.
Easy, brother. It's easy.
You know what I mean? It all started off all cordial and everything. The man said something, and it must.
Well, I think it was on about 2 weeks ago on Saeed's on Saeed's show. The Arsenal fans said to the man, "Pull up, and we'll sort it out."
Yeah.
And so Saeed, yo, guys, listen, it ain't that serious, you know.
No,
and I was like,
beef like that.
Yeah. Saeed had to shut it down on his own show.
I'm not going to bat with them like that.
Cool. It made no sense.
As I said, we all have an opinion. We all have a bit of a banter, and then we move on. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? Hats off, though. Hats off. There are them for each and every one of our clubs. You got them fans that are like gentlemen, gentle ladies about it. Like they will follow hard, talk hard, but still have that grace. You know what I mean? They kind of know, and they kind of know that everyone's not on their thing. So you know what? If you are that fan that is die hard, good on you. I probably just can't relate to the ones that take it to the emotion.
Yeah, the ones that take it to the next level and they're tunnel vision. And I suppose there's nothing worse. I mean, I know Shigs, you on some of the Twitter spaces and stuff like that.
Bro,
you have to say like
time out.
3 a.m. and that. 3 a.m.
That is probably the worst place to go. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you know, and we know how far Twitter can go.
Yeah.
You know,
bro, that place can get.
So,
listen, your team. If your team loses,
toxic.
that app is toxic, man.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, even like let's take it slightly right up. The Lauren James thing, when she'd had that moment of madness, Twitter was just the worst place to be. You know what I mean?
But the worst thing about it is I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I just thought,
she's been the star of the show, and she has that moment, which none of us justify, by the way. But you can hear all the slurs, and it's like, you know what? Let me get off this quick. You know what I mean? Let me just
borderline as well, isn't it?
If they hadn't come through,
yeah, man. Yeah. So,
There would have been something hanging in the street with the kit on.
Definitely.
You know I mean?
100%.
They go that far, it really is scary.
Yeah, I mean, remember what happened to Rashford and Saka and them, man?
It
was bad.
Well, look what happened the other day when Saka missed that penalty. It was what was
West
it?
Ham.
West Ham. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the stuff just came out. I was thinking, mate.
But the sad thing about it is that we expect that as soon as we know it's coming.
We know it's going to happen. Yeah. That's the worst thing about it.
I can't even believe it. Okay.
It's literally and listen, we got to stand against it. You know what I mean? We know it's going to happen, but you know we ain't going to stand for it. You know what I'm going to say? But it's unfortunate that people take it to that. There's different levels, man. It's really 22 men on a pitch, as my dad said, rest his soul, kicking a bag of beer around. Bag of wind. That's what it is. But listen, as I say, with that game, season opener, look, first 20 minutes of that game, I was thinking, oh boy, Man City, they just look calm on the ball, keeping the ball, was just running after shadows.
Just to add, to add to that, how this is why I not hate Man City, but they just get everything right. Kovacic didn't look out of place once in that team.
Mate,
it's true. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Mate, listen,
just slotted in like you've been there for years.
I was watching them, I'm thinking, this, I mean, he's your ex-player, Ed. I mean,
top player.
You know what I mean? He looks good in Chelsea, but he looks even better in Man City. And
in fact, City is better for him because at Chelsea, unfortunately, if you're playing in midfield, you're looking for goals as well as whatever else. At City, he doesn't even need to chip in for the goals. He just keeps that ball ticking. He does that so well, and he can do it in his sleep.
The facilitator, I call him. I call him the facilitator.
But you know what, dude? As you make a point about the fact that when he was playing for Chelsea, he had to sort of make his own way and try and find goals. Whereas once you come into the Man City system, everybody knows their job. It was just like when to try and get the ball off of them, they were just so comfortable on the ball. I'm like,
if you don't know your job, you can't play. See, you sit on. Look what you done to Jack Grealish. Everyone was like, you bought him for 100 mil for him to sit on the bench. Now Pep was saying, sit there and watch. Yeah, when you get it, you'll get your time. And now look at Jack Grealish now. Between last season and this season, like obviously, even in pre-season, he's been ripping up the place. Pep is like that. Pep is just like that, and that's why Calvin Phillips probably is still not really getting a game because he's gone from Leeds to this ball, and he's still having to learn the language. You know what I mean? And if you can't get it, you'll be.
And the thing is, it might be the case that Kovacic might be before him.
He's definitely leapfrogged him, and maybe
Kovacic
this is a testament.
An elite player, bro.
That's why I'm about to say that this is the testament to him to say that Pep just sat him down and said, "I need A, B, C, and D from you." Yes, boss, and that's got on with it. That's it.
No, don't forget. Kovacic come from Real Madrid, you know. So actually, and it's so all right. So this IQ of ball ain't foreign to him. You know what I mean? Compared to Calvin Phillips. In fact, Norman, I would keep an eye on Declan Rice, you know, because sometimes he looks a bit stranded. And I know Arteta talks phases of football. Even Declan Rice has admitted.
Well, listen. Declan, my mate texted me like a frightened emoji, like you know the what, because Declan made a comment to basically say, look, he goes,
like, never seen this.
He's never seen anything like this. I've never played in a system like this.
Yeah.
You know, when he played for West Ham, he was always breaking up play. He looks like when you watch Declan Rice, he looks like he's in awe of being there.
Like, he does. He's right. Don't get me wrong. When he settles and if he can get it, he's going to be fantastic.
That's the thing.
Yeah? He'll get it. He'll get it.
I think he'll get it though. I think he will get it. It's going to take time.
I did see Partey play some of his old football and against City. Partey done well. I'm not going to lie.
He did.
Apart from what my man did in midfield. My man just left arse in your boy, but man just dropped the shoulder.
But that can happen to anyone though. Anyone can get it.
The City you're playing, bruv. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? If you look at the Haaland situation, he hasn't scored for 6 appearances now.
Not in big games.
And it's like what we missing in Haaland. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, if you know, City have always been blessed that so many people chipping on the goals, and then you replace that with this man that was like a gunman. But then towards the tail end of the season, he just wasn't. He was.
Yeah, but you got to think though, bro. Like, and I'm not City's biggest thing, but it's playing in Norway. And then playing in the Prem, or play, was it Austria? So was it Salzburg, or where was he? Where did they pick him? Yeah. Bro, listen, this Prem is not easy, bro.
Goals. So,
bro, I'm saying,
He's got to be something special to do that.
It just felt like he got towards the end of the season and he just ran out of steam.
But we can't start talking about Haaland, respectfully. Even me, I was like, he ain't scored in big games, but no, it's Harry Kane.
Harry Kane does.
No, man, because he ain't won his club of final. He ain't won England the final. He ain't won England the final, you know. So
we can't do that, man.
I have to look at it sideways and be like, you know what? Some men are God man and some men are big game players. You see Sadio Mane and them man, them man scoring
big game player.
Big game. What you call on that man? He's scoring. You see that Champions League? He's scoring that 2-1 victory. He scores, bam, job done. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of thinking about it in that sense that some players are just they'll get you through a season and they'll put up numbers, but then there's ones that are big game players stepping up in big moments. And
so your definition of a big game player is somewhere that can win you a final
when it matters.
So
because
can I just ask this question then? What? So is Kai a good buy then?
No. Kai Havertz is a big game player. I can't.
He better fix up quick, you know.
Hold on. The 38
I'm saying this now. 1 in 11.
In the 38 games in the Premier League season, he will score you 9 goals maximum. But you put him in a final, in his respective position, wherever that is, he will step up. And whether it's a penalty or it's a game changing moment. You see this little left side 8 thing you're trying to do with him, forget it. It's not gonna work. Forget it.
So what's his best position, Ez?
I don't know.
He's a 10 or nothing.
Yeah,
he's a 10 or nothing.
Yeah, but he got the milky bar.
Why is Arteta? Listen, the season is just around the corner. Why is
he trying to show on him in Norm, isn't he?
Look,
into the team.
The Milky Bar kid has already got that 10 locked.
Look, Norms.
Exactly.
The only time he scored in pre-season was when you put him in that shadow striker role. That's the only time he scored pre-season. It's the only time he looked after these. I know you tried to play him false 9 against City, and he kept the ball well and stuff.
Yeah,
but put him in the 10 to do that.
Chances, isn't it? It's the chances, isn't it?
Right. Did you see the chances he missed? Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But you guys are playing. No, you guys play Odegaard in the 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not dropping Odegaard.
It's a strange signing, man. It's a
strange
signing. And then you're going to go and sell Balogun, who scored a couple goals less than Mbappe last season.
Yeah, but Balogun don't seem to be able to kite in the Prem though, bro.
What? And Nketiah can, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I'm not. I don't advocate for neither of them. I don't. Especially in that number 14. That's blasphemy. But
the 14, man. He should never have taken that shirt.
You get me? They signed a new deal, and he's there for another 3-4 years. I
understand the logic, of Nketiah being ready, to step up, 100 grand a week and all that. But Balogun, who played first team, couple goals less than Mbappe last season, is not ready. I don't understand. I don't know where that.
Yeah, but you know sometimes man.
What was he playing in the French league?
Yeah,
he played in the French league, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and he wasn't in the best side. He was in a decent side. You know what I mean? I would understand if he was playing for PSG and he scored them goals. Cool, you go, it's PSG. But he done it at a club that's a mid-table team.
Yeah, but you know what? Balogun reminds me of Tammy Abraham. That's what he reminds me of.
Right. Yeah. Normski, your mic is muted, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm listening because I've just got somebody doing something.
That's
so yeah.
what it reminds me of. Cool. And to be honest with you, let's be honest. Tammy Abraham, even though he got goals at Chelsea, he's not really.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll take Tammy back personally.
I
would never have sold him. I would never have. In that team under Lampard, the man scored 16 Prem goals. Lampard. Have you seen Lampard as a coach?
Yeah, Lampard is atrocious.
Yeah, my gosh, he's abysmal. So oh goodness. Yeah. So and
can't talk about your club legend like that.
You can. It's the truth.
No, as a player, fantastic. But as a legend, fantastic. As a coach,
he's awful. I would put him and Gerrard in the same breath.
No, Gerrard won a title, bro. That's a difference.
That is Scotland, bro. Let's behave.
Undefeated though. Undefeated.
Scotland. Man is playing Partick Thistle, cuz. That's long.
Yeah, I hear that.
Hey, Rodgers is out there now, so we see how he does.
He's gonna make a mockery of that league, bro. Like he's gonna do another 10 in a row.
Well, listen, when he left last time, didn't he go the season unbeaten or done something? He won
that's crazy.
Them man's gonna get P in it and get paid.
It's comfortable, isn't it? It's comfortable for him.
Gerrard has something Lampard doesn't have. Lampard should just be a sports director or something. You know what I mean?
Nah, he should be a pundit and leave it at that.
Well, not even that. I don't even know. To be a pundit, you have to read the game well. I don't even know if he does that. He done it as a player, but I don't know.
He certainly didn't do it. He certainly didn't do it as a manager. I'll tell you that.
It's just entitlement, isn't it? It's just entitlement.
Man, he got Everton relegated.
He got his own man. I know.
Yeah, I know why he got the job at Chelsea because he had to be the.
He's proper Chelsea, mate. He's proper Chelsea.
It's not even that. Chelsea needed someone to take the bullets after the Potter mess because no one was going to step in as an interim, and they didn't want to rush their decision to make someone permanent. So they got themselves someone that will take the bullets, and it's only Lampard that will do that. It's only Lampard that I don't want to put a title on it, but he did it, and then now we've got a manager that is keen to take the team properly forward. So. Yeah.
Do you think he will get the time to do that though?
Poch will, because Poch ain't asking for time. You know, every other manager says, we need time to build. Poch is saying, no. If I'm not winning, judge me. That's what he's saying.
Is that what he's saying?
No, he said that straight off. He said, yeah.
He weren't speaking like that at Spurs.
No, he said other clubs, you know, he can expect time, but he knows what the fans are expecting at Chelsea. They've been spoiled for winning things. You know, he said if he's not winning and we're not winning as a team, judge us, judge the players, judge me as a manager. But it's completely different to Potter. Potter was like, there's a big gap between us and City and which is all facts, but he's almost trying to buy time.
Exactly. Because you have to remember when we had David Moyes and he said, we aspire to be Man City. Get out of here.
You can't say that, man. You can't say that.
Exactly.
When Roy Hodgson was trying to say that, Man United is what we said. Bro, listen. I thought I should have just slapped him in the back and said, hey, don't do that right there, cuz.
That's like a no-no. And straight away you're setting yourself up for the axe, innit?
I remember, I knew it was done. I knew it was done for Potter when we lost to Tottenham. And he said, that's life.
Whoa.
Wow.
No, guys, I was down bad, you know. I was down bad. And I'm coming on here trying to back him, you know. I was coming on here trying to
I know. I remember it. I remember.
Abs from on my channel, he went having a bar of it. Get this guy out immediately.
Yeah. And Chig, you know what? You know, when a manager's doing a few madness, right? And he comes out in these press conferences and says some wild stuff.
Bro,
with a poker face. You're like, get him out of here, man.
You're finished.
This guy's serious.
That whole when he was saying, Alex Ferguson is my friend. Hey, bro.
Who cares?
You keep that to yourself, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's what I love about Ten Hag, Ten Hag, he ain't looking for bedrooms, you know.
Until
and I like what he's done. I like what he's done, you know. In terms of being ruthless and getting rid of players.
When you think about it, he's a snake, you know, bro. He's a snake, you know. Because this man will go to the press conference and say, you see Big D, Yeah, Big D's in my plan, you know. He's solid. Like, I'm backing him. And 2-2 just see Big D going to Southampton. You're like, right. That's what he does.
No one will talk about it. No one will talk about it.
That's the game, though, bro. That's the game.
I know. Because he's got to sell you. So he ain't slagging you off in a press conference. He's got to sell you.
Because the P's going to go down for you.
Exactly.
No, but it means the players are always thinking, "Rah, did he really mean what he said?"
But the man them know who are at the core of his team. They know who he trusts. Come on.
But I see certain man now playing out their skin. You see Bruno. Bruno has started playing out of even pre-season. They don't know friendlies. They don't know friendlies.
Even Sancho as well.
He actually told them. He told them straight. Listen, if you go out there and not the fool, you're gonna hold bench like Harry. You're gonna hold bench like Harry. You know what I mean? Like, no one wants to hear that. We mean hold bench like Harry. No. I want to play, boss.
And I think and they're giving Wan-Bissaka now a new deal as well.
Today. Yeah.
Considering where he was, you know, when Ten Hag took over and he was like looking like he's gonna be out the door.
Well, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. Like, I always think that.
I don't think it's a good move.
I always think that he's not sure who to play. Now, this is my thing. If you got two guys that are pretty much level pegging, then you got to do it game by game. So you might find that certain games, Wan-Bissaka will get a run, then you'll see him sit out for 2 or 3 games because he'll say these games don't suit him. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Because like last season, I felt that Wan-Bissaka edged it, but now I'm like, you know what? Come after pre-season, I thought they both had a decent enough pre-season, so it gives them a good headache. That's what I can say. And I think you need.
Okay, so if you had to choose a team sheet, sorry, Lonty, if you had to choose a team sheet now, is it Dalot and Wan-Bissaka?
And Wan-Bissaka, yeah.
Who are you taking?
Well, I'm starting Wan-Bissaka. Just because of the way he defends rather than the way he attacks. But then if you look at if you look in the preseason, he actually put some decent crosses in, which kind of shocked me. So he's definitely working on it because someone said that he needs to work with Benny McCarthy, right? Who works for the strikers. Like, as in, okay, I don't need to be a striker, but I want you to be able to deliver to the strikers. So I'm going to work with you.
Yeah, there was a thing that I saw online just quickly. Sorry, I didn't interrupt. Just quickly.
No, that's cool.
I don't know if you've seen it. The Henri, there's a Henri clip on CBS where it's like, if Bergkamp has got the ball, I know I can make anyone I want. But if Freddie Ljungberg has got the ball, I have to tailor my run because I know that he runs a certain way. If I run a certain way, he's not going to see me. Or if I know if I can come short to players because players.
This is the different levels of football. This is what we're saying. You know what I mean? This is the different levels.
And that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to the IQ, you know what I mean. You have to know your players and the player you're playing with inside out. Do you know what I'm saying? So what you just said there, Sheiks, and you know what I mean, and the fact that you're saying D with Benny McCarthy working with Wan-Bissaka, because he's going to say to him, listen, this is the sort of ball I'm going to expect.
Playing,
play this, you know what I mean? And he keeps drilling that in him, rather than just going down the flank and then just whipping it in for the sake of whipping it in. It's not getting
but you also got,
can I ask you a question then? So based on that, how much importance do you put on the preseason? Because obviously, especially if you get a new striker in, you're gonna have to like build a rapport whereby, okay, right, he likes me to play at the back post, or he likes me to whip it on the ground, or he likes me to put it in that corridor of uncertainty. This is for me. This is where preseason I find is important. The result is not for me. Is not important. No. It's the little things that you work on during training.
It's more about the performance.
And just as you say that, Sheiks, this is why our first buy should have been a striker and not Mason Mount.
Oh, listen, that money is not really
that's what we needed
right now. Because
that's what I said to people that we needed the striker. We saw last season we were the worst attacking team in the top 6 or top 10 or whatever it was when it comes to
50.
I think
50 goals.
Our goal difference.
How many?
I'll go 58 goals in the season. Our goal difference was 58 or whatever. No. Our goal difference
58.
Our goal difference was plus 15, you know.
Yeah.
Plus 15. Come on, man.
So
straight away, this is why I said, like these guys will tell you, I've been running joke with Chile all season saying, listen, we'll give you this, and this, plus some money for Harry Kane. because I know we need goals. So I've been saying that from the start of the window. Like, and he's like, Ian having it. It's 100 mil D, it's 120 mil D. And we've been bantering on the chat, we've been bantering on Norman's show, and I'm like, go get Harry Kane, but you go and get Mason. And then I'm hearing that the sweetener was he came because we offered him the number 7 shirt as well. Get out of here. Come on, man. You have to be convinced to come to Old Trafford. Allow it.
And talking of Harry Kane, this saga that's going on with Bayern
I don't know
Munich.
what Levy. I don't know what
Chile is. I don't know where he is, man.
He needs to come and talk. He needs to come and talk for Daniel. Because Daniel's in trouble, you know.
He needs to. I need to find out what they did with that Sanchez and Dyer. I hope they keep them for this season.
Mate,
me too.
Oh yeah,
I know they've got a new the defender from Wolfsburg, but I was watching them against Barcelona.
Yeah, they were popping them. They were
tragic, weren't they?
You see this Tottenham. If this manager is trying to play that football, no manager's tried to play this football at Spurs. I can't remember when. You know what I mean? Barcelona was chasing the ball.
Look, talk of the devil.
Here it comes.
We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league.
So, who you reckon today? Man City or Tottenham? I can't tell.
Yeah, that's what he tried to run on our show.
Listen, we asked him what day it is. If it's Thursday, Man City. Tuesday, I think.
Look, he's even got the Spurs background. Look,
Shigs, when he's on your show, just ask him what day it is. Yeah.
Nah, he just comes with a background. Sometimes he'll come with a Man City. I'm like, bro, what is that? What we're doing today?
I don't know how we let this run. You know, I don't know how we let it run.
Funny.
But no, listen, you've come right on time, Chile.
Yeah.
I know he's saying that Postecoglou wants to keep Sanchez and Dyer.
No, he doesn't.
They look quite good against Barcelona.
Yeah, bro.
That Man United have got rid of Maguire.
And you man sitting on your hands, you know, you could have it for 30 mil. I played him in the back three, Chile. I told you, man.
Wait. Has he actually gone?
Well, West Ham have put in a 30 mil bid.
Agreed terms.
I'll tell you who they've agreed with as well. They've agreed Ward-Prowse from Southampton as well.
Yeah.
In principle.
Who?
West Ham.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm hearing that Paquetá could be going to Man City.
Yeah.
He's a quality player, man.
But he's got an 85 million buyout clause. Yeah,
I remember when Arsenal wanted him.
I know we wanted him, but they put an 85 million buyout clause. So he can't get that triggered until next summer. But if City come calling,
yeah, they're gonna.
I think City pay that. City pay that.
Well, listen, how much for 85?
85. They've already offered 70.
Yeah, but I think because they can't trigger that until next season, next summer,
they're gonna pay it up.
They're probably going for about 60, maybe 70.
No, they verbally offered 70 already.
All right, okay.
Was City have?
City, last night.
You see, Pep's a gangster, you know.
Yeah, Pep.
Because you have to remember this is the last week of the window, and now you there. Just yeah.
The thing is, okay. Say they get this Paquetá guy, yeah? 70 million they spent on him. Now, does he walk straight into the team, or is he gonna have to sit whole bench?
He won't walk straight into the team, but when De Bruyne's not playing, he will play, and he will do as good a job as De Bruyne. I have no doubt about that at all.
Exactly.
Bernardo Silva might stay. So
I think he will.
I think he's staying. Yeah, he's staying.
But Bernard and Walker, they look like they're going to stay.
Don't forget, they got Phil Foden sitting there waiting. So this is what I'm saying.
The depth of their squad is ridiculous.
They will probably sit Paquetá down and say, "Watch this." All right. The moment one of these men drop form, get ready.
Boom! It will come in.
And he will perform.
And he will.
He's a cold player, bro. Even from when he was at Lyon.
Yeah, we wanted him. Arsenal wanted him, man. And I don't know. I just can't get our West Ham. Got him. I don't get it. But they got him. Nevertheless, they got him. But we're just talking about Kane and in this situation. Bayern Munich are looking to up the bid to £94 million.
94 million.
And somebody was talking on Sky Sports and saying, well, look, it'd be a travesty if, Daniel Levy says no to this, and then because Harry Kane ain't going to sign another deal, and he's gonna walk on a foot.
How old is Harry Kane?
30.
30. Yeah,
Bro,
he's 30 this year.
P, man.
I know.
94.
Explain the logic. Chili, you know more than us. What's going on?
Well, he's £100 million player. Have they offered £100 million?
Bro, come on, man.
If the guy in the shop wants 90 pence for a can of Coke, can you go in there and give him 50 pence?
I leave my scenarios. I'll use them scenarios.
Chili, listen.
That's what Eddie would do.
If this man
that's right.
Stack it down on the table, like take that.
You know, with confidence as well, like it's a double six. It's a double six dominoes, bro.
Yeah, but you know what, man?
What that?
If you look at this, right? If you look at this, if he doesn't sign, because he said that once the season starts on Friday,
he's not going.
He said he's not going anywhere. So he's going to sit up. He's going to sit out, play football, and go for free in the summer. I'm telling you now, bed teams are going to offer this man $450 a week because there's no transfer fee. It'd be on piece. So Chelsea will offer it. United will offer it. You lot might even offer it, Noms. Liverpool might even just go there.
The likelihood of him coming to us is
because Norm, if there's no transfer,
it's just as likely as Sol coming.
If he ends up in the other side of North London.
No, he ain't doing
that.
You know why Levy's silly as well. Yeah, he can sell man for even if he doesn't quite get the 100 mil. He's what 5-6 mil off it.
Yeah, come on, man.
You can send him off to another league where he can't harm you. Yeah, unless it's in the Champions League. He cannot harm you for the 38 games in the Premier League. But man's going to let him go for free, where he can end up at Man United, City, Chelsea, Newcastle, all of these places. And he can bang against you. He can come and score both home and away.
I think
especially with Sanchez in the back line.
They're going to accept the 94 plus add-ons, isn't it? So,
What's the makeup of it? Jill?
94 plus add-ons, but what the stumbling block is that Bayern is going on like Arsenal looking for some Klarna payment plan.
All right.
No, that can't work.
Well, you want it all at once, yeah?
Well, not all at once, but you got to come with something. Them man are coming with Nectar card and them thing there.
Yeah, but you ain't going nowhere.
Do you know about the breakdown? They said about the breakdown.
No, they haven't said. They've just said that they want to pay it off over a long period of time.
But
you're going to chat 4 years,
man. 4 years. You got to come at least 50-60 mil up front, at least.
Whoa.
That's 100 mil player you get in there. He's the difference between Bayern coming last 16 of Champions League and Bayern winning it.
Yeah.
And you know, and joking aside, this is why I wanted the Sheikh to have bought the club by now, because the Sheikh would have just dropped 110 bags on it and say, "Yeah, hold that, let's go."
Yeah,
and you've been over. You know what I mean?
But then, okay, say that D, right? The fact that Daniel Levy doesn't want to sell to a rival, do you think that if the Sheikh did say, right, here's 110 mil, that Levy would have said yes?
You think it?
You think you'll take it?
You have to remember, the owner would override him. The owner would tell him, "Get it done. Get it done. I need that money."
He hasn't done that already.
No, apparently he has done that. He's told him.
You know what it is? They haven't made him an offer he can't refuse. Once they do that, money talks,
exactly.
isn't it?
Yeah.
They tried to come in with 60 mil originally. 60 mil.
Yeah. You take
that was cheap.
Is that what Bayern does?
He's 30 years old.
60 mil. Yeah.
He's 30 years old.
He's 30 years old and he scored 30 goals in the Premiership last season.
That trajectory doesn't go up from here. It doesn't go up.
Yeah.
That trajectory goes down.
Well,
you say that. Tell what's his name? That Lewandowski. And what's his name?
That's Bayern is trying to take the piss. The one thing the bin. That man is trying to take liberties. You know that was
60 million. Come on, man. Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
You weren't much better, D. You was talking about 80 mil and slab and things like that.
But at least that's 80 mil and the England defender. And the Scottish midfielder.
Don't try that Jedi mind.
Listen, this man is the first sheet on the second name on the England sheet behind Harry Kane. I guarantee you, it's Harry Kane and then it's Maguire. It's a spine. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine the back line of Maguire, Sanchez, and Dyer?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Awful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is, are you likely to get rid of any, like Sanchez, especially Sanchez? Are you likely to get rid of him?
Well, Sanchez played well against Barcelona yesterday, so we're going to keep him now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. He's just being a chameleon right now. Don't worry. Come November, he'll revert back to the old Sanchez we all know and love. Trust me. Just scoring own goals, setting up man with back passes. We love to see it, man. We love to see it.
They need to go. I think Sanchez will go. Rodon's gone to Leeds on loan. So it's just Tanganga and Dyer, but I don't think Dyer's going anywhere.
You got. I say this Wolfsburg defender,
Van der something.
Chile has no ambition like Harry Kane.
Wow.
Whatever.
That's funny, Craig. That's funny.
He's Craig.
That's Craig. Yeah, that's Craig. Yeah,
that's Craig feels like he's got jokes.
But 94 million. They're still locking horns.
And what's it? 10 million in add-ons, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah,
something like
that.
Yeah, but that's not bad though.
I would take it.
Yeah.
Well, look. We'll see. It's Bayern think that they can get their man. They're confident that they can get their man. Harry, has come out and supposedly come out and said that he's what did he say? That he's really liking life under Poch, if I can say his name. Poch, how do you pronounce his name? Poch. This is calling him Poch.
No,
not Poch.
No, not Poch.
The Tottenham
Postecoglou. That's it.
That's not a hard name to say.
Let me just say Coglou.
Postecoglou.
I'm just going to call him Cogs. Yeah.
Let's call him
Ange. So what if I call him Cogs?
No, you could call him Ange.
Actually, Ange. Yeah, that's even better. Yes, big up your sentiments. What you saying, man?
Yes, Spursy.
What am I hearing? Keep Sanchez. Remember, Barker conceded 5 to strikerless Arsenal.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna keep him.
Please, God, keep him. Please, God.
No.
Come on, it's for bands, man.
We got a decent back line now.
Okay, so
better than what we had.
You guys kick off on Sunday against Brentford away.
Mm-hmm.
Will Harry Kane, first of all, be in the side, or will he be in the Bundesliga looking to have some ambition and win something?
I hope he's in the
Why you gonna be stuffing that
Bundesliga.
slide digging there for, bro? No need, man. No need.
That's how them Arsenal fans are. They're haters.
Slide
That's
dig.
No,
okay.
okay. Let's rewind. Okay, what happens come Sunday? Does my man put on a white shirt, or is he going to put on the old Bundesliga
thing?
Yeah.
Well, the fluorescent thing, I'm hoping. We've got to sell him. He's got to go. Only because I don't want him to go for free next season.
Yeah.
But Chile, it's bad business though, isn't it? Like selling your best striker the same week the league starts. Come on, man. What kind of businessman is leaving?
Yeah, but that's Bayern's for trying to be sneaky and coming late. Because when does the transfer window close everywhere on the 2nd of September or what?
No, I think we might as well bring them into the equation. The Saudi Pro League carries on for another week or so.
That man is just coming and messed up the whole day.
I was going to say, they're just going to be there picking out.
I don't know. I'm not too sure with the Bundesliga. I think the Spanish one, does that carry on as well? I'm not too sure.
I think
if anybody knows in the chat,
anybody
knows in the chat, let us know.
If not, they're a week after. They're a week after.
Right. Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
look. I know you'd really like him to stay, Chile. As he said, he's come out, or the newspapers come out and said he's really enjoying life under Post or Angie, playing some nice football. Scored 4 goals against Shakhtar Donetsk, So
even against Barca, you see the way they were playing out from the back.
Yeah.
I said, is this what's going on? Sanchez as well, you know. My heart didn't start beating when he got the ball. I was like, he passed it. I was like, shit. All right. There's a ball in there somewhere.
Yeah. But listen, we'll have to just watch this space. Sunday will be the day of reckoning. If we don't see that man, if he's left out the squad, then we know that man is going. So we probably expect to hear, here we go. Probably.
But the thing is, Friday Spurs fans are going to be annoyed with that, though. They are going to be annoyed.
They shouldn't be, man. They shouldn't.
No, just for the time scale. Because now
we can't even buy anyone now.
Well, you guys have to go to the championship. Maybe a Che Adams from Southampton or something. You guys have to go. Because you left it so late to do real business. Who's going to do business with that?
We ain't getting Che Adams, D. Forget that.
Wow.
Paul Mercer reckons that if you do lose, if you end up losing, Harry, you could end up, bottom half.
You're going to get a Watkins from Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't going anywhere. Mate. They love him.
I'll tell you,
he's a bad man,
They're building a squad there.
He's a bad man,
under Unai Emery.
And they're playing in Europe as well. They're playing in Europe.
Oh, yeah. Tottenham on in Europe. Just like
Tottenham in Europe, man.
Yeah, true.
We're going for that guy from Ghent, I think.
What, striker?
Yeah.
But I heard that you're getting him to loan him back. There was one player you was going for. I think he was going to buy him and loan him back.
Yeah, that's the Argentinian that we got the other day.
Right.
Or Chile, you could get Ronaldo.
Yeah.
There you
go.
go.
No damn Ronaldo coming and messing up our.
I'm just saying.
What about Tony?
I'd have him.
Tony's banned for the next how many months, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
still,
what 8-month ban he got in it?
He's back
till January. Really.
January.
Second week in January.
That's long.
Pre-sign him, man. Pre-sign him.
You'll be bottom of the table by then.
You actually can't do no business with him, Norm. Apparently.
What's that, mate?
Apparently, you can't do no business with him. Nothing. You can't do anything football related until the 2nd of January. So you can't even talk to him about football. Yeah, apparently so. That's how strict they've been on him. So because I was saying we should go get him this summer. Just do the deal and let him stay fit. And they said, nah, you can't do no business with him until the 2nd of January.
Shut it down for him.
Yeah, they locked it down. Yeah.
Well, this is Craig's prediction.
Oh, that's wild, That's wild, Chile.
What, Spurs giving them League One championship yet?
Craig's there smoking.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious, Craig. Craig's
smoking that budge. He knows that's not happening.
Right, let's quickly move on. Now, obviously, we kind of sort of touched on it, and that's Harry Maguire going to West Ham.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. The only sad thing about that, you have lost 50 million. As
that's a huge pay cut.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes that, as much as that hurts, you have to say, you know what? If someone wants him, because you have to remember he's on 10 million a season as well.
What?
Yeah, because there was rumors that he wanted us to pay.
Nah, wait, hold on.
No, he's
right. He's on 10 mil a season.
Yeah, 200 bags a week.
Get him out.
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean, I don't. To be honest, I don't know what the personal he's agreed personal terms with.
Yeah, he has.
10 mil a season.
Yeah, that's what it was on.
Nicking a living
and holding a bench as well. You have to remember. Yes, Kelvin. You remember he was getting 20 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and then it started a game.
Lifestyle, man.
Yeah, so the whole thing about I think Southgate spoke to him as well and told him under no circumstances can I pick you.
Yeah, but listen, listen, you've got him pretty much, off your books. You'll probably end up keeping McSauce.
Yeah, it looks that way because of the Kobe Minor injury.
Yeah,
I think you leave yourself short if you let Fred and McTominay go. Yeah. I think you leave yourself short.
There's another player that you what's his name? He was linked with was he one of the Spanish clubs? What's the Dutch player you bought from
Donny,
yeah.
Van de Beek.
What's happening with him?
Apparently, he's agreed terms with Real Sociedad.
Okay, right. Okay.
I think it's still the fee thing. Because this is the thing, right?
They're playing in Champions League as well. Because I know Tierney's linked with him as well.
And sometimes when a player's been that badly injured, and he's nowhere near the first team, as in if you look at the pecking order to get to him, like just let him go, man. Like I think he needs a reset. Yeah.
Is this breaking news? James.
This is what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying, Dom. Yeah.
What's that?
James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
This Liverpool, man. This is a horrible sign.
They're starting to spend.
You can't get him. They keep knocking you back. You're trying to lowball them.
Listen,
come with the proper P's.
Bro, I'm fully on what you said. I ain't going to offer 50p when the bottle's 90. You're going to say, I'll take it anyway. I said, nah, cuz. Take your money and come back.
It's like the price is the price, isn't it? And the thing is, the Liverpool actually need that cover, you know.
They're playing with their dinner. Like, get it done.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
And you know what's so frustrating about it? It's not like, like if you could say, okay, it's like Harry Kane is 100 mil. That's a lot of money. It's 50 M's, bro. Yeah. You would have got 40 for Fabinho. You got 12 for
Henderson. For Henderson, yeah. And that's the question. We might as well move on to this one. And that is the thing is that Jamie Carragher has come out and branded Liverpool as embarrassing. Gary Neville has turned around and saying,
"That's a bit strong."
Well, they've been going back.
I get it that you want to negotiate and do all this, but man, I told you 3 times the price is the price. There's no moving. There's no misunderstanding. This is the price. Nothing less.
Yeah.
And then you're still trying to do. Okay, maybe if we get listen, cuz. If you don't come again, we won't even answer the phone to you.
And this how it is in life, right? There's certain things, when they're advertised. That's it. We're advertising at this what it costs to make. This because like there was years ago when I bought a custom built bass guitar, right? Yeah. And it was mortgage money. My wife called it a mortgage bass, right? I emailed the company.
Do you still play now?
Yeah, not as much as I used to, but yeah, still got the bass, everything. Like, I was full time, and I just emailed
what learning basics.
Yeah, Ribbon.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just emailed them saying, yeah, man, is that on discount? The guy just told me, listen, it takes this amount of years to treat the wood. It's $5,000, bro.
Whoa,
nothing more, nothing less.
That's it. I paid the money. That's it. I wanted the base. I paid the money. If the price is the price.
If you said to him, I'm going to pay $4,000, he wouldn't even answer that email.
Yeah, he goes. And the thing is, they had a 5-year waiting list as well. So I was on the list for over a year before I got my base, for way over a year. And then I flew to America. So I lived in St. Lucia then. I flew to the States to pick it up because I didn't want them to post it. It was too expensive to put it in the post.
You wouldn't get through the letterbox, Steve.
Right, you know what I mean? So in St. Lucia, the customs was wild. The customs would have charged me another $2,500.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for the price of the guitar. So I had to go to America and pick it up myself and bring it back. The price was the price, no.
I'm saying you have to fly to America to do that.
Yeah, to fly to Florida, get the base in Florida, and come back to St. Lucia. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes in life, the price is the price. Yeah. This is the quality you want. That's the price for it.
And the thing about it is that we need. You know what the thing is about it. Southampton know we need this.
Exactly.
We need. They're like, okay, we're gonna go somewhere. We need this player. So they said, look, cuz you can have him. It's not a problem. Just pay.
But this is the price. Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah. Because they don't really need. Southampton don't really need to. Because it's just so much money.
You know what it is.
They've got the pound.
I know what it is. Because we've taken bare man off them. They're like, nah, not this time. We're gonna stand up, guy. You're gonna pay what we want. If you try to stupid, you can get lost.
Yeah.
Because they don't need the money like what they used to. You know what I mean?
Get me.
All the teams are a lot
that
more
parachute payment's gonna come in nicely.
Exactly. Yeah. They get the parachute payment. Yeah. Hopefully they can keep the bulk of the squad to come straight back up again. That's a win for them. You know what I mean? But
well, look, what's the name? Gary Neville was blaming it on the owners and saying, the FSG is holding
Neville or Carragher.
Gary Neville was saying it because Jamie Carragher was basically coming out.
Saw it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, but Jamie Carragher was more sort of just saying, look, they asked him for the money. Just pay it.
Because they were getting up on Twitter, no money.
Because as you said, you brought up the point, Cheeks, that they've sold Edison, they've sold Fabinho. So what? Is there FFP involved in this? I don't know.
For me, look, I don't want to sound like I'm sitting getting splinters, but I don't know why they're haggling over that money. There must be a reason why. I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but it just. Jamie said it does look a little bit embarrassing. Okay, if it's the first bid you put in, and it's
how much did you offer, Shigs?
I think the last bid we just did.
Yeah,
46 or something like that.
And they said they were 50.
45.
Yeah,
45.
You can't be losing out over 5 or 6 mil.
Yeah.
5 or 6 mil, just pay them.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but then at the same time. This is it doesn't matter what I think. At the end of the day, that's where it costs. If you don't like it, tough. It's simple as that. Like I can understand it partly in terms of they may not think that he's a £50 million player, but Southampton do, and they hold all the cards. So if you want him, that's what you've got to pay. Like there's no we could do Klarna, we can do all types of PayPal kind of credit card. Listen, cuz 50 or get lost.
Yeah, but you know what? If you look at the whole thing with Harry Maguire, right? Like they were saying that United were holding out for 40, 45 mil. But then if that's the case, then you should have been playing him all last season. Yeah. If you want that kind of money, you can't have the man sat on the bench literally as a fifth choice centre back and say that you want them Petering
behind Luke Shaw,
right behind the left back.
Yeah, that's a
remember that. So straight away, like the club should have sold him last season rather than you know what I mean? Because
he wanted to fight for his place.
That's what he said.
10 million a year, cuz.
I was going to say that 10 million you weren't giving up.
and if the rumours had it that he wanted United to pay him up the 2-year contract, then he would just go on the transfer as well. Yeah, so it's like, you know what? Like that free paper was burnt for him, and he needs to go and rescue his career now. Because if he goes to West Ham and has a stinker, he ain't
but I don't think he will. You know what it is? You know what he's with Harry Maguire? I think this is why he plays well at England. He's protected. And when I say protected, is West Ham and England, we don't really play that kind of expansive football whereby centre-backs are going to be exposed like that.
Suit him. Yeah, it suit him.
Because no more time, I put that in the chat. I put it in the chat that he's been privileged, right? Because he should never have got the captain's armband. When he went abroad and messed up, man had a sit-down interview, you know. You think Pogba, Mendy, them mans are getting a sit-down interview? Right? Never. You bribed the law enforcement, allegedly, in that country, right? You come home, you got to sit back, you got to sit down, you did an interview, you gave your side or your version of that, and you still get the captain's armband. You still got picked for England behind Kane and Jordan Pickford. You were probably second or third on the England list. So you like all these privileges that he got. I'd be like, hold on, he's not even performing for us.
This, bro. I'm sorry to say, it's this.
That's what I'm talking about. And I didn't want to put the other word in front of privilege. I just said privilege. But you know where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to get no one cancelled, but I'm just saying that.
But it is what it is, bro. And the media feeds into that as well.
Right. And like I said, I put it in a WhatsApp group today. I said, Pogba, Mendy, Patrick Vieira, that man ain't getting a sit down to justify that behavior.
Bro. Guilty.
They are losing their armband, and they're gonna fight for their place now, and they're not getting picked for their country either with that nonsense. But it's what it is, isn't it? It's what we're used to, protection. Because you saw how with Lauren James makes one mistake, they want to put her on the cross.
Yeah, but that was a big mistake, bro.
It was a big mistake. Yes, it was. Yeah,
what we did, that she literally stepped like she was trying to get on the pavement. And it wasn't even subtle.
I know.
Anyway, that's a conversation for another time. But yeah, I just hope Harry Maguire stays, does what he needs to do, then get that insurgent working again.
Well, I'm just seeing Calvin's thing here. His statement about in the England squad. You have to remember, in the England squad, he plays in the back three with 2 defensive midfielders and a double pivot in front of him. Come on, man. How much protection do you need to play for your country, man? He's not getting that at United. He's expected to push up.
The man are bombing forward.
And play the high line exactly.
And that's not his game. And that's not his it's not his game.
That's not the place. So it's about systems, Kelvin, as well. I know you understand that, bro. You know what I mean? But he's been protected. And he was protected under Ollie. Because remember, we played McSauce in a double pivot to protect him. Right, come on, man. Let's be honest now. And he got away on England duty, and he got Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice in a double pivot to protect him for England as well. He's been protected,
I hear it.
He's
no
like
lies
he's like an unofficial golden child. This man, you know what I mean? And he cost us 50 mil, no? 50 mil. What a loss!
I can't even.
I can see he's hurting you bad, Big D. But listen, I'm sure you're glad to see the back of him now. You know what I mean?
Did you splash out all that money on him to rival Liverpool's Van Dijk? What's his Van Dijk money?
But this is what it was. He had a decent World Cup in a double pivot, being protected, right? And then we bought him off that hype. And I remember saying, I ain't sure, because I want us to go and get the Dutch brother. I'm forgetting the Dutch brother's name now.
Who? He's gone to Man City?
No, to come to us. And
I'm saying the guy.
What before he was going for?
Yeah, there was a Harry tour. Then there was I forget his name now. I might come back.
Do you remember the club?
Oh man, I was talking about this 2 days ago as well with my brother. It will come back. Sorry guys, it will come back. But there was like 2, and I was like, my brother called me and said, "We gotta go for this guy."
Oh, the guy that went to Bayern or who?
Yeah. What's his name?
I know you're talking about.
I'm struggling.
The blonde-haired guy.
Yeah. And I'm like,
for Ajax.
Right. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? And we go, and then you have to remember, we built Leicester City's brand new training ground with that deal. The disrespect. Come on, man. And to be fair, right?
I had to get the decorators. Then we got the money in.
Yeah, brand new complex, which is better than Carrington apparently.
You man need to fix your
stadium. We got mugged off, man. And the thing about Leicester stood strong. 85 will get lost.
Yeah, and they did hold out.
Remember? They held out. Yeah, remember? Yeah. And I was like, don't do it. It's a mistake. And
don't buy the bullet, man.
I think there was something going on in the club. It was like, it's English. He's da. He's at the Bad Boy World Cup. There was all this hype by the media. The media said.
That kind of slightly covered over the cracks with what was
lack of pace.
Yeah.
Because
you know what I mean?
Anything over the top, you beat him. If he pushes up, anything over the top, you got him. He ain't gonna catch you. He's gonna have to drag off your shirt, off your back to stop you. He's not gonna
professional foul business.
Yeah. And you see how strict they are now with the yellow card thing. You saw that in the last.
Well, listen. I mean, it's just interesting talking about that because I've got to run in the next 10 minutes. So
cool.
There's with this new Premier League stuff, the new rules and stuff like that.
About time wasting and so on.
Yeah.
But they always do that. Then halfway when it gets to October, then it goes out the window.
Yeah, exactly. How many times they said they're going to clamp down on goalkeepers, and they still have.
I mean, the whole the yellow card thing. I mean, the dissent thing. You know what I mean? That referee on Sunday was a joke, absolute joke.
Yeah, you saw your game on, didn't you?
Yeah, for both sides. Just
both sides. Yeah.
And then
but he
wasn't happy about the 8 minute.
As soon as he gave Finger the yellow card, he's like, bro, what are you doing? Like,
well, the whole kicking the ball away. Like, you can't kick the ball away now. The whole kicking the ball away.
But when he kicked the ball, it wasn't like he booted it away. He just kicked it to the guy. Like, that's not booting the ball away.
Yeah.
But they're so strict now. They're so strict with it. So you've got a dissent with the threshold for a player to be shown a yellow card for dissent reduced this season.
But what do they class as dissent? What is it? Your mum?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
And this was Alvarez. Both of them were cautioned for flicking the ball away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean? And then the thing with the police in the technical area, Mikel Arteta, obviously they're saying he was his usual animated self for his behaviour, ended up with a yellow card. I was thinking, all he did was went over to the assistant ref and said, look, that should have been a whatever. And the guy literally,
let's call it out.
I just saw the guy over there giving him a yellow card.
You know what he said? You know what he really said? I said, your boy's taking a piss.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he cut him in it. I guarantee you, Norm, he swore at him. I guarantee he swore at him.
He's probably done that. But you know what I mean? You're just thinking, come on, man. You know what I mean?
But even that would have added on time, Norm. I always assumed that the referee has got the stopwatch on, and every time the stopping play, he stops the watch. They're now giving 30 seconds for every substitution. Yeah, it's always been that though. That's always been that.
Yeah, I know, but they're now doing it to the thing, and also they're doing the goal celebration as well.
Yeah, right? That's right.
Some guy pointed out that I don't know if it was on Sunday when the goal celebration lasted for a minute and a half.
Right, yeah? So he has it on.
And then you add the situation with Thomas Partey and I can't remember who else went down.
For the head injury. Yeah, the head injury.
And Pep wasn't too happy about the fact that he ended up being, I think, in a total 13 minutes of extra time played.
Also, what's this thing that they're saying that the player, if you're injured, you have to go off for 30 seconds or what?
Yeah. You're not allowed to come back on.
You can't be able to come back on. Yeah. So there's a lot of, you know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of added time, and I think some of the players, they're not thinking about the players. Some of the players, I think, Varane came out in one of his interviews and was saying that the league's not thinking about the players. You know what I mean? We're playing too many games, too many minutes, and we're just like animals. You know what I mean? Just being herded about.
I'm sorry, bro. You can't. I get the player safeties, but I get player safety. But at the same time, if you don't like it, end your contract, innit?
Exactly. Or take a pay cut.
Yeah.
And none of them are doing it.
What these mans are earning. What these mans are earning is ridiculous.
You have to remember, the other time our guys, they enforced the pay cut when we never qualified for Champions League last season. Man United enforced that pay cut. They're saying, well, the Champions League money ain't coming in, so we can't pay you that now. And apparently that's put into everyone's contract now. So Ronaldo and them were kicking off, saying, well, no, my contract's my contract. They said, no. Look at your small print. Your man should looked at that and told you. If you don't get these men in the Champions League, exactly, that fine print. Read the fine print, brethren. Like we can do this.
And the back.
The back. Magnifying glass eye. You know what I mean?
I swear.
But this is what they did, and the whole squad took a pay cut for playing Europa League. So maybe that might be the same with you guys, Chile. That your guys might have to take a pay cut for not being in Champions League, because they're saying the money is it's a huge gap between the money.
Huge disparity, yeah.
They should get a pay cut for being rubbish. That's what they should get a pay cut for.
What's Sanchez's excuse?
But you imagine if that was if them players were on performance related play, you'd see different football. Trust me on that. If you was on a
but it's difficult though, because everybody doesn't play by them rules. Because if you're not going to play it, someone else will.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Listen, Craig. Yeah, listen. As I said at the start of the show, that we won the plate, and that's all it is. It's just a plate. Yeah.
It's silver though, Norm. It's silver though, bro.
It's silver. Yeah, but come on, man. You know what I mean? You got some fans. You got some fans that are like rating it and whatever. It's just a glorified charity shield, and that's what it is. Do you know what I mean?
You know what, Norm? It's good for the ego. It's good for the
ego. It's good to prepare you.
And it shows that you can beat City on any given day.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
As long as
you took the words out of my man.
As long as you can play 103 minutes or whatever.
It's crazy. But I know, Chili, you made a point in our chat that, you know what I mean, what's going on, giving us all this time. But this is the rules now. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna happen in loads of games where, you know, when the ball is out of play and this time wasting, and that the referees are gonna put and add that time on there. So it's really up to the team that's trying to time waste. Do you know what I mean? Because look what happened. I remember one game. I can't remember what game it was where we was playing a team and they time wasted, and because they had that so much extra time, we ended up winning the extra time.
And that happened quite a lot.
Oh, you guys scored late on. Yeah, I remember you guys scored late on.
Yeah.
4-3 or something like that, weren't it? 4-3 or something, Norman.
It's crazy. Calv, look, at the moment, he's linked with Real Sociedad. Newcastle have always been linked with Tierney, you know what I mean? But it doesn't look like they've made a move for him.
He seems like he's gone down the pecking order, man.
Absolutely gone down. Absolutely gone down. You got Yuri Timber now and Shevchenko. Yeah, he's even playing Kivior
ahead of him.
Ahead of him. So you're going to look at that and say to yourself, well, I'm not getting the game time. You've got European competitions coming up. Yeah. I think, let's say at the end of the day,
plus they're in Champions League, no.
That's what I'm trying to say. So listen, at least and they want him. They want him. So I think Arsenal will probably want about 25 to 30 mil for him.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah. Considering how much you bought him for, that's...
Exactly. Yeah. So here again, Top Gooners are saying that the Community Shield is a major trophy. So we've won more Community Shield, 17 league. 17.
Get out there, man.
That's why I can't be entertaining that at all. And Timber, definitely brilliant.
Timber's balling, though.
Definitely. I mean, I know
solid.
I know last season or season before you was linked with him. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
you see the Timber thing, right?
I'm gonna say this now to you, bro. What? If Gabriel don't keep what he's doing up, Timber's gonna take his place.
He's solid. He's solid. Yeah. But you have to remember
he can play right across that.
That's what I mean. And because the thing about it is when Saliba got injured, Gabriel kind of lost his head a little bit.
Yeah. Arsenal spent 200 million this summer. I still think Saliba new contract is the most important deal. Yep, absolutely 100%. Listen, I know it.
Yeah, he has signed it. Yeah, he has.
Oh, right. I was going to say,
that's done long time, man.
I was going to
say. You think if he didn't sign it, I'll be pulling my whatever.
When I read it, I was like, what? He didn't sign a contract? I'm like, okay.
He signed.
I read it wrong.
I still think Haaland is in his pocket right now.
Bro, you took the words out of my mouth because, listen, all right, I know it's just a charity shield game and Haaland hasn't scored in 6 games of that, but mate, that man didn't have one. I didn't even realize Haaland was playing.
Did you see his ribs? Did you see Haaland's ribs at the end of the game?
Mash up. Bruised up.
Bro, you can see them. We were starving.
Yeah. Quick question for you guys and also for the chat. Quick question for you guys in the chat.
Oh, that's funny.
The goals that Haaland got last season, like we know he's going to bang, but do you think he'll get the same amount of goals he got last season, or do you think that a lot of the defenders, especially, are going to work him out a lot?
I think he'll get the goals.
You still think he'll get more than last season? Or do you think
he'll get around the same, less, but the numbers will still be high for me anyway.
It's going to be interesting because they always say the second season is always the hardest because everyone knows exactly how you like to drop the shoulder, how you like to split the centre backs. I think a lot of coaches will say, put one player on this guy and say, because if you don't receive the ball from De Bruyne and these mans, plus they've lost Gundogan who does that creativity as well. Like he's gonna have to work hard. He's gonna have to, but he's gonna have to create for himself those cheeks.
I would have been a little bit worried if they lost Bernard Silva this season
as well.
Because Carl think about it, it's easy when people say, "Oh, just stick on it." It's when you're playing City, bro. Like they've got so many weapons that you can't sit on. Like luckily, I say not luckily, but Arsenal have got to a point whereby they can do that because they've got enough players that can counteract. And there's only I only said there's 2 or 3 other teams that can do that. Certain teams they can't stick a man on Haaland because they've got my man coming down the wing on that side.
Exactly.
You've got to cover over there, and before you know it, my man's like peeled off the back of you and scored. How many times do we know that Haaland likes the ball at the back post, or Haaland's going to make a run towards it, and no one could do anything to stop it? That's where I think that he was still getting the goals because everybody knew what they were going to do, but they still couldn't stop it.
Couldn't do it, And as I said, you got to think about the other 10 players, including the goalkeeper as well.
And that's what you just look like your bench with Foden and them man coming on.
Oh man, it's mad.
Because if you think about it, like putting them against Burnley, you know what I mean, where Vincent knows how what Pep likes to do. is a very interesting opener for them, you know.
Because
they could come unstuck, you know. Remember, this is at Burnley, you know, Norm. It's at Turf Moor.
It's at
Turf Moor.
It's at Turf Moor, yeah.
It's at Turf Moor, you know. This could be a banana skin for them, you know.
Yeah.
This could be a banana skin because if they drop points at Turf Moor, it's on.
Okay. No, it's not only that. You know, company's got them playing a really nice brand of football.
He has. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's the game I will try and watch before I go work.
When is it? Friday night?
Friday night, yeah.
Friday night.
I also, as well, just to add to that, is what's his name going to be commentating on it, or is it another guy? Because I know they've got that guy from that Martin Tyler's gone now.
Oh, yeah, isn't he?
That'd be interesting because
I
do like a Martin Tyler.
That guy I don't know his name. What's his name? Not Martin Tyler. The guy, I think he's the best commentator out there, personally.
He's the best. Yeah, I'm trying to. Because there's something about.
I think he said John Motson, but it's not John Motson.
No, it's not.
No, I can't.
He's retired now, isn't he?
Find it.
Yeah.
But he's the best commentator because he always does the American stuff. He's
right, okay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see you see what WhatsApp said there? He said that Haaland will relish the physical challenge and get more games. So we'll see. Martin Tyler.
Not Martin Tyler, the other guy, the new guy that's coming in. There's a new guy that is always on the American kind of
sports. For the American sports.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I'm watching the BT streams.
Okay. Right, okay, cool. Oh, the stream. Yeah, listen, just look at the stream here, bro. I got one, but it can be a bit shaky, you know that one's allegedly, Norm. I'm not trying to get you cancelled. Allegedly.
Okay, well listen, we're kind of going to come up to the last point now. I'm running absolutely late, so I've got to definitely just get through this one quick. And that's basically the WGO Prediction League is back in full effect. And also, Big D will be doing the What's Going On Fantasy League thing. I will send that link to you.
Right.
Yeah, so that you can join in and send it to whoever else before the actual league starts. So what I'm asking from our boys for the WG Prediction League is to please pick your team. Now I think it would be nice for the first thing to pick your own team at the start of the season.
For the start off, okay.
Yeah. So
that's fair enough.
We'll kind of I'll make it clear in the chat. So I'm going to be picking the Nottingham Forest. Arsenal Nottingham Forest game.
Forest 3-1.
Who?
Forest 3-1.
Pick your own team, mate.
Yeah. So we have to pick our own team. Yeah. So Norm, I'm just thinking.
Is it Peter Drury?
Peter Drury. That's the guy.
Yeah. So just pick your team for the opening season, and I haven't got the table to show you where you are, basically, because we're all starting from zero. Basically, as you know, if you get the outcome and the exact score right, it's 3 points. If you get the outcome right, it's 1 point. And if you don't get it right, it's 0 points. So we're just using the football, the thing. Okay. And then Big D, as I say, will be looking to be reviewing the what's going on fantasy league and just sort of give us a breath of who's doing.
So with the fantasy league, Norm, quickly, the guys that are in the chat, as in the guys that are regular clever, I'm going to put that link in the chat. So if you do it, so if you do fantasy league and you want to join our WhatsApp group, our league, as guys that I've already given it to WhatsApp and them guys who have their personal numbers. But for other guys that are in there, I'm gonna just post it in the chat now. If that will let me, I'm gonna post that in the chat now. And it's just got in the chat there now, Norm. So if they want to sign up before kickoff on Friday, otherwise you're going to be already behind. So it's in the chat now.
Send that to Norm so I can send it to me.
Yeah,
I'll join as well.
Yeah, it's right there now. Snapshot it.
So that's the code there. So we screenshot that. Okay.
Yeah. So anyone that's in the chat that fancies a little banter in the league, so people like Asher, all them man I got chess, come true, man. Pick a team and come true. Let's see. Let's see, man.
Big D will be facilitating that
on your ass,
as I will do that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's all set up good to go. It's all set up good to go. Yeah.
So if you've got that, but what I'll do, Shigs, I will send it to you.
I've just taken a screenshot.
Oh, you got it there. Cool.
Because I'm going to do on the ball one again for this season as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it on. You know what you should? I don't know if any of you are on Twitter. Put it on Twitter as well to get people to add, get more people to add to join it as well.
All right then, cool. Yeah, so just stick it on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, yeah.
More the merrier, innit?
Then we get some abuse.
We got thick skin, man. We can take it, man.
Yeah.
But listen, people, I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming on.
Wait. Quick prediction for the league.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick. So, from all of you, where do you think? And put it in the chat as well, people. Where do you think your team will end up this season? So let me start off with my team. I think that we will end up coming second again.
Yeah. Okay. I think Liverpool will end up third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third, Man United. I think we end up third. Maybe second if we get another striker in. We'll see.
Okay.
Chile. You say?
Hey.
Yeah. Shut your mouth. Right.
That's funny.
He said
Not
that
far off
with gritty team.
I think a little Europa spot, sixth.
Okay.
Fair enough. And Sanchez stays?
If he stays, 11th.
Well, if Kane stays.
Whether Kane stays or not. If he goes in, we'll have someone else that's got to step up.
So you're saying
R9.
6. You're saying
Richard.
R9.
Are you saying 6?
Richard.
Are you saying
Richard about R9? Richard is his name.
Chile, are you saying 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Like calling Richard, you know.
That's his name.
First 6 or 7.
That guy got 1 goal last season.
You see the disrespect I got to put up with D.
Richard, you know.
Right, cool.
Funny.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so I'm going for us to go finish second. Man City to win the league.
Who do you all think is going to win the league?
Man City. Man.
Yeah, I think City again, you know.
Who's getting relegated?
And that would be a 4-peat, you know, guys.
And relegated. Yeah, 4-peat. And who's getting relegated? Quickly.
Luton.
Sure.
Sheffield United.
Yeah.
And one other. I don't know who the one other will be yet. But them two are definitely going.
What we can do as we go through the season, obviously expectations.
We address it. Yeah.
We address it and see what happens.
Thank you,
lastly from Craig Normski, there's no way Arsenal will win 9 out of 10 games like we did last season. This season's going to be a lot harder. Yeah, it absolutely is.
I hope so.
Yeah,
come on, Forest.
Come on, Forest. You know, that's hilarious.
We did have a good start last season, but this season is going to be a lot more difficult. But I still feel that I think we'll get second. Yeah. Let's hope. Anyway, Wolves. They just got rid of number 10. Yeah, they just got rid of the manager.
They're a shambles, aren't they?
That's crazy.
They're shambles right now.
To say the least.
It's mad, isn't it?
I think they're looking at
Lampard.
Neil. No,
they've got him. Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah, he's there, Norm. O'Neill's there. He's there.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, apparently he's there. Yeah, apparently they've done the deal, haven't they?
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
You know what? Nah, I hope. Yeah, Luton, Sheffield United, Bournemouth.
See there.
They done him dirty.
They've done him dirty.
They've done dirty again.
They've done him dirty. Yeah. But people, please hit that like button, subscribe and share if you're new. And please go to Shig's channel, On the Ball Football. On the Ball. Is it On the Ball? Am I saying it right?
On the Ball TV Football.
On the Ball TV Football. He's on a Thursday night from 9:30. So go and check him out. We do that tomorrow, I believe.
You'll have a good time.
It's a lot of banter. And listen, I think you're discussing. Well, I think you'll be going into season. I think you last week you was meant to discuss Tottenham.
Yeah,
I clicked on the show. I said, "Wow, where everybody there?"
No, Tottenham. No one wanted to discuss Tottenham, so we just.
Listen, people, it's been a pleasure. Please,
respect, guys.
Subscribe and share if you are new, and we will see you on the next What's Going On podcast. Take care.
Take care, people.
God bless. All right.